We've got baseball under the roof here at Rogers Center on a rainy day in Toronto. It's the home opener of this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch of a great pitcher's duel is coming up next. Stepping into the box, number 6. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 62.
First pitch of the night here is taken for ball. One as we are underway. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Escobar takes it in. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Batting second here tonight.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting third.
So stepping in, Alex Bregman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he falls behind now, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. To his right, Escobar. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with the Jays, center fielder, Starling Marte.
High pop up. And there's out number 1. So striding forward now, Carlos Santana, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So striding in, David Dahl. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
First baseman, number 5, Freddie
Pulled
Freeman.
high in the air out to right field. Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Brandon Belt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Cano waiting on the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in, Gregory Polanco. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws. Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Wilson Contreras. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Scooter Gennett. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. At the plate, Buster Posey carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in, Alex Gordon. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Gordon.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dahl will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And he is in there. Digging in the switch hitter, number 62. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Popped up. Escobar is there, and the side is retired. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Eduardo Escobar.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gordon is there. One out. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And another foul ball. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Ready for another chance? Starling Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is fouled at the plate.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Digging in to try it again. Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 14. Ketel Marte.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Contreras finds it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
First baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman Stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're...
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looped out towards short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. He pulls this one into right, and Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. So digging in now, Gregory Polanco. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Taken in by Longoria. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 9.
Riding in once again, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. As a look, now the pitch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike one. 0-1. Here it comes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's Buster Posey now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. From the stretch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Dahl sprinting after it. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now. That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Cano for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen, strike one.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Ready with another 2-2. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first
Now
out.
batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time.
Now
2 away
batting,
now.
The shortstop,
Into the windup and the
Eduardo
pitch.
Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. And here's the left fielder Alex Gordon. Comes into
Leading
this
off
at
for
bat
Miami,
0 for 1 in the ball
left
game.
fielder number 4.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Now another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
But out in front there is Gordon, and this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting,
Ready for another chance. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
This is pulled into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This is on the ground over to first. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready for another shot now, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. First pitch of the at-bat. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is going to be a foul ball. And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. The 0-2 home. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 0-2 home. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. After it is Marte. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Sliced hard down the left field line. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Starling Marte.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Ready once again, Carlos Santana. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. The relay. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Striding in once again, David Dahl. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Hit down the line at first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 to Cano. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
First baseman number 5.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Dahl. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's big Aaron Judge. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Curveball that time, not even close. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Polanco has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Belt. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by it.
And they could go either way. Tommy Kingley will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Here's the 0-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
I don't know how he covered that pitch. That ball is a two-strike fastball away, and I mean away, and he was able to get a piece of it.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Oh, and this drops in the infield. Digging in once again, Alex Gordon. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside. Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Shane Green will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 61.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Evan Longoria. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Longoria.
Hit hard to third. Bregman has it. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the 2nd out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he takes ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And there's one well.
Counts 1-0.
Above the zone for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2-1. Here it is. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 3rd foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. The 2-2 one more time. This one's flared out toward left. Gordon is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, number 62. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. A changeup over the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Smoked on the ground left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard, Seth Lugo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ketel Marte is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Dahl will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. In to score, the runner from second, Bregman, rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he'll get in there safely. Digging in, Aaron Judge, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in now, Brandon Belt. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. In to score, the runner from third. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2. Kelvin Herrera is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Popped up. Santana is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Buster Posey, number 46, is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. 3 runs already home here. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one in the inning. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. 1 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Starling Marte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. That's by him for strike one.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt him.
Santana waiting on a 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Marte racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He was a ground out victim last time up. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out, Aaron Hicks, who come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Posey is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So standing in, Alex Gordon. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off tonight. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Gordon on his way to second now. And a rude welcome for him entering the ball game here. It's a leadoff double. Stepping up now, number 62. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Now to the plate. We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Miami Marlins and the Toronto Blue Jays. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Now in the box, number 62. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, number 62.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And that'll bring in the middle infielder.
Center fielder number 14.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Played on the backhand. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Toronto, center fielder Starling
takes a look at one catching the outside corner. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Set to get his day started, Carlos Santana. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, David Dahl. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now he reaches out and tries to dump this one out to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Some important 2-out success as Robinson Cano will bat next. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. At the plate, Aaron Judge comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll run it over there himself for the out. Standing in, Brandon Belt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Gregory Polanco. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Comes set with the 0-1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Batting six.
Stepping in, Evan Longoria. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit in the air to right field. Judge is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Batting seventh.
In now, Wilson Contreras. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Pitch on the way. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base. And that. So stepping in, Scooter Gennett. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Contreras gathers. Contreras reaches out and tags him to make it official, and there's one away. Here's Buster Posey now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Well, clearly that changed up the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Hit sharply on the ground and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. At the plate, Alex Gordon. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is into the alley. Extra bases for Gordon. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 62. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Contreras goes to get it, and he is in there. Digging in to try it again. Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Here's the 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now another 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat. Alex Bregman stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 1-2. Here it comes. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Gordon's after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So coming to the plate, Carlos Santana. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Striding in once again, Freddie Freeman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 5.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Dahl, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off. David Dahl. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now Cano swings and misses on a good 2-strike pitch there as he's retired for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Comes set and the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Misses, ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. Gennett's going to turn for second. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double. Here's Buster Posey now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row? Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there, a little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
But not to worry, as the catcher simply applies the tag here for the first out. So striding forward
Left
now.
fielder, Alex Gordon.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one
Now
gone.
batting, number 62.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Gennett is on his way home. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. He singled his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Long throw to third. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. So striding in, Eduardo Escobar. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Designated hitter, number 9.
So digging in now, Brandon Nimmo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score. But one's all they get as the run scores. First offering on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Hard on the ground towards short, and a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here it comes on 1-1. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Escobar will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Digging in and looking for more, Scooter Gennett. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
28, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Ready for another shot now. Alex Gordon. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Coming in is Dahl, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. And that will bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And now the Marlins. Bullpen will swing in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. David Dahl is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ready with the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball right side. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance. Gregory Polanco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. Digging in once again, number 62. Switch hitter batting left here.
Number 62.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Hit to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in, Ketel Marte. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dahl moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Alex Bregman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground at third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Liam Hendricks takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Inside and low, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Escobar is there. Now batting, Evan Longoria. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready on 0-2. Slow roller out to short. Reined in. A quick out number 1. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Outside, 2-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Eduardo Escobar.
Jordan Hicks enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. First offering on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-0 pitch. Popped up. Number 62 takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
99. Aaron Judge.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Marte's after it. 1 down. Striding in, Brandon Belt. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the run is Dahl, and this will land foul. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Dahl comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. 3-1. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Starling Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Center fielder.
Lined hard to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. He went deep last time up. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And that will bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Freeman is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
That's straight smoke.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Standing in, Buster Posey. He'll be the one to lead it off. Nick Gordon will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Nick Gordon.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. Stepping into the box, Alex Gordon. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Longoria has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, number 62. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. After it is Marte. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Carlos Santana. Picture perfect there. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.